our last interview, yes, I was newly pregnant. I had just found out actually. So nobody knew. It was totally top secret. And I was starting to feel a little nauseous that day, but it was our last day of filming. So, so yeah, it was good.
So how is it going to be worked in? How's that going?
Well, you know, we don't have to work the pregnancy yet because I already had the baby. So I was pregnant on the hiatus, and he's now 10 weeks old. So he's here with me on set.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
That's amazing.
Yeah, he's here today, and everything's great. Everything's really great. So in terms of how they handle it in the story, we'll have to wait and see how they handle it in the beginning of season 4. But they did it in a very clever way. So I'm excited for everyone to see it.
So then where did things go from the last season into this new season?
Well, I guess when we left off last season, a lot was going on. There was like a million cliffhangers, I think, last season. For Bo in particular, we saw her disappear in a black smoke in the Del Riata. And in terms of where that leaves us for this season, I honestly can't tell you very much.
Right.
But it involves, Bo searching for some answers, and that search is pretty huge. So, and we will see a little bit more revealed about the Wanderer and what that source is. Well, I feel like we've kind of just escalated every season. You know, things that the stakes have always gotten higher and higher because the world gets bigger and bigger.
Right.
I mean, and the stakes get higher because Bo is a key player in the Fae world, and every year she discovers a little bit more about that. So season 4 is no different. We will just take that further. The stakes are certainly higher. There's a lot on the line for sure, and there's a lot of unrest in the Fae world between the light and dark. So that plays a big part into season 4 as well.
And how do you feel going forward now that you've been through the 3 seasons? Is it different now? Now that you've been through that many seasons?
Yeah, I mean, it's different. There's definitely a comfort level. We have the greatest cast and crew, and to come back, it's definitely like a family here for us. And in terms of story, I mean, it's the writers and creators have been so clever at continually challenging us and evolving our characters and letting us have input as part of that evolution. So it's been they're very clever, put it that way.
Do you think there's something you could tell us that would be input you might have given for this season?
Gosh, I've been sworn to secrecy.
Of course.
Let's see, what can I tell you?
Maybe.
Well, I can tell you, gosh, what can I tell you? I can tell you a general theme for Bo. Involves memory. That's all I can tell you.
Okay, that's something.
Yeah.
When you give kind of your suggestions, what inspires a lot of your suggestions? Is it to
well,
do with,
I mean,
obviously you're not giving a lot, but
no, I mean, we already have such a great team.
Yeah.
So it's they just kind of, what they're great at is taking who we are and what we bring and creating a character around that. So they integrate who we are. And I think they're calling me away because guess what? We're shooting Lost Girl. So
I'd like to know really, in terms of, I guess, fan reaction, have you guys ever, going into a new season, do you take any of that reaction to heart when you're playing these roles or
well, I definitely read Twitter, fan stuff, and I don't read everything, but I have to say pretty much everything I've read has been positive.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean the reaction to the show has been tremendous, and people really continue to embrace it and continue to embrace Bo. So do I take that into account? I mean, I feel a responsibility to to keep bringing them more of the Lost Girl they love, and to keep moving forward too, and bringing them new stuff. So yeah, I definitely feel their support.